Susan Ragsdale. Welcome to the channel. You know, I love games. You're aware of that if you watch the channel, but I also love them at Christmas time because it's such a festive time of year and everyone's more playful. So I'm really still digging into games that were done in 1968, which I can say is before my time, and how they played. So this is from the Fun Encyclopedia, and this one's called A Christmas Bell Trade. So everybody's given like just, and I don't have one, but they're given a little bell, and you can update this to something else. And so everybody has a little small red bell that they stick in their hand and hold it in their fist. But one person has a gold bell. And so they just walk around introducing themselves, and when they meet someone that they're talking to, they tap a fist. You know, they did it like this. We could probably do the fist bumps today. And the person whose fist has been tapped, if that happens to have the bell in it, then they exchange bells with the other person. And so you do this for 3 minutes. And so the whole goal is someone's trying to find that gold bell and be the one with the gold bell at the end of the time so that they get the prize. Kind of fun, kind of interesting. So that's game number 1. All right, game number 2 is a gift exchange. You guys have probably played Dirty Santa, or there's another name. White Elephant Gift. Kind of along those thoughts, but they were given a limit back in 1968 of not spending more than 25 cents. Can you believe that? 25 cents. That's all they could spend on a game, and they wrap it the way that they want to. So then they're in a circle, music's playing, and packages are being passed around the circle. And when the music stops, you have whatever package you have in your hand, and you unwrap it, and after you look at it, you can go, oh, yep, I'm keeping it. But if you don't want it, then you rewrap it, and you try to hide what it is, and you're attempting to exchange it with other players, and there's a 10-minute time of people just trying to exchange, unwrapping, oh, I don't want this, wrapping it back up, and going forth. I thought that sounded kind of fun. So that's game number 2. The Christmas present relay. You can't go wrong with that. You have 2 teams. They run to a table or chair. They untie, unwrap, rewrap, and tie up a Christmas package and go back and tag the next person in line. So back and forth, and there you have another interactive Christmas game. Game number 4, the Christmas stocking relay. So at one end of the room, you have 2 stockings hung. You divide your teams into 2 teams. In this case, obviously, if you have a bigger group, you'd have more stockings and more teams. Each team is given 1 teaspoon and 3 apples that are placed right at their feet. The first person uses the teaspoon to scoop up the apple. They run across, and they have to put the apple into the stocking, run back, give the teaspoon to the next person, who also gets an apple, carries it, and drops it in. So you're just going back and forth with the 3 apples. Obviously, that sounds like 3 people per team. So if you don't want to do a lot more apples, you can reverse it once the 3 apples are put in by having them get the apple out with the spoon and run it back to get to the other side. Or you could have a person run so far with the apple in their spoon, and if they drop it, they at that point run back to the next person who comes and picks up from where they left off. You can play with this one and adapt it and have a lot of fun. I hope you like these games. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and let's keep putting fun and interaction into our time with our groups. Happy holidays.